We were wrong. We're just going to be honest. We thought there were only 8 episodes to Wandavision.
Oh, yeah.
We did. We got notified by an incredible commenter on the channel. You know, you do a good job. You guys, you really inform us when we are stupid and when we didn't do the research. As far as I knew, it was actually 8 episodes. I kind of corroborated that with her because she said it was also 8 episodes. And the stuff I read online like 6 months ago was, it's 8 episodes. Yeah. But we're wrong. It's 9 episodes.
Which I'm happy about because that means we get extra. We were getting very worried. We were like, we're being skimped out on here. We're not getting enough. Oh yeah, we got a series, great. It's not long enough. There's not enough time to finish this story with a resolution. You're just going to leave it at a cliffhanger. There's time.
There's
hopefully.
time. We assumed come the end of the last episode that was the penultimate episode. Yeah. And we were like, how are they going to fix this show and end it properly? But now it kind of makes a bit more sense. Hey, NarendraTheComic ad!
India!
No nonsense. We got Nonsense back at it again, doing what she does best, which is chat utter
nonsense.
Yes, thank you very much. I give you a clap for that because it's just deserved. It's completely deserved. As is this episode. One of the better episodes of the show. Episode 7, we were wrong as we said, but thankfully, because this new information, it kind of changes our perspective of the way the show's going.
Yeah, it is. I thought it was going to be rushed or it wouldn't come to a resolution because it only had 1 episode left, but there are in fact 2 and hopefully they'll be longer. They won't just be
30-minute snippets?
On the runtime it says 37 minutes. 7 minutes of that is credit. And I'm the idiot watching through all of the credits to get a post-credit scene, which there was this time.
But this time there was. Yeah. So they gave us little bits here to make us watch through the credits. But at the same time, like, these episodes should be 45 minutes long. And considering there are only 2 left, the next one's probably going to be 35 to 40 minutes long. And the last one is apparently an hour long, which we're not sure if that's true or not. But also there are some rumours that there might be a secret 10th episode that they're holding out on.
Ooh,
that would be something.
I want that.
Yeah.
Please give me that.
Yeah. How about we get the bad stuff out the way first?
Okay, the bad stuff.
There was only like 1 bad thing in this episode.
Was that Kat Dennings?
Yes. No, it's just true, alright? This was her episode. This was the episode she should have killed and stood out in and been great in. And she was still awful in it. Look, her character was terrible.
I feel bad because there was a scene with her and Paul Bettany when they were at the circus. Paul Bettany was giving it his most in Vision being confused, right? She just wasn't giving anything.
Nothing.
But this was her moment to be like, oh my gosh, what's going on, you know? Even when he like zoomed her out of Wanda's thing.
I like that.
She was like, oh my god, what's going on? Which is
but
what
not
I just
really.
did. But it wasn't the same as everyone else when they're like, oh my god, what's going on?
It wasn't even that.
Like,
she kind of turned around and was like normal, like nothing happened.
She turned around like, oh, hi there, buddy.
There you go.
What do you...
That was so weird.
You're too cash with this.
Way too cash. It was way too off-center, and I don't think it worked. No. And I don't think her character has worked in the series so far.
No.
Definitely the weakest part of the show. There is a second thing which I didn't like, but other than that, everything else is all gravy and groovy. And that is the fact that there was this big hype. People saying, oh my god, who is this person who's coming to help Monica and Jimmy? Who is it? Is it Sam Jackson?
Yep.
Is it bloody Mr. Fantastic? People were saying, is it Ironheart? People were saying it might be Riri Williams. Not that I love the character. Beside the point, though, it would be a good way to introduce her.
We didn't get any of that.
None of it. It's just some random military person. Like, you're going to love who it is. What? What the f***? No! That was ridiculous.
Maybe this person has some relevance that we aren't aware of.
No.
But it was just, she was from a specific sword thing.
Captain Marvel unit, basically, it seemed like, from the logo, maybe.
But that doesn't actually matter because she was a regular... Was it the fact that she got a space-mobile? Was that what people were meant to be excited for?
I didn't love that. I didn't love that. You can't hype us and then lie. Like, Paul Bettany's been hyping for the past week, being like, there's an actor I've always wanted to work with, who I never have, who I've been able to work with through this show. And you haven't seen them yet, but it's going to be a really big thing. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe you, because you were hyping up this random-ass military character who had like 4 lines in the show and just gave her a space-mobile, and you acted like it was the most incredible thing ever.
Paul, I trust you. If there is no particular actor who turns up, I'm going to be like...
I'm going to be pissed.
Paul, what have you done to me?
I'll be pissed with you, Paul. It's not going to be on. It's not going to be on. It's not happening. But beside that, the episode was actually really, really good. We got an introduction to Photon, you know, Monica's power side, a superhero alias in some ways, which was expected, I feel, whether it was going to be in this series or in Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's in the comics, what can you do? It's the way they've done it. You get in through the back door and you do what you want in the films that way.
There was like a setup throughout the season showing her and her character and, you know, where it could happen. I will say that I don't like how it's like, okay, so the exposure has given her this power, specifically probably because of Captain Marvel, and then also going into the Hex a couple of times, right? But it's like, what are the odds of that happening and it not hurting her in some way? We already got that bit where it was like, oh, it's already altered your DNA some. And she's like, I've been looking at enough DNA being altered
it's not a problem.
all my time.
Yeah.
But like, it almost felt, in the world that the MCU's living in, it didn't feel right, even though it's like a very comic book-esque
series
creation
and world. It's what it is.
Of powers.
Yeah.
It didn't fit almost.
There is the argument that maybe she might be the idea of like the first mutant, maybe, because her gene editing has gone on. They're saying that maybe now Scarlet Witch might be noted as the first mutant and she might create other mutants through the Hex.
What?
I don't know. A lot of crazy shit's going on. But that was fine. I think the visuals there were okay. I don't think she should be able to beat Wanda in any situation, but the way they're doing it, she probably will somehow, or she'll help and she'll take down Wanda in some degree, and I don't like that because Scarlet Witch took down Thanos.
With one hand?
So, like, don't be playing me saying, oh, this character's going to take down the person who took down Thanos, because Captain Marvel didn't take down Thanos, all right?
No.
She got whooped, she got beaten, the Power Stone took her out. Wanda did the job. Wanda did the job on him, but other than that, there was the big reveal. The big reveal that Catherine Hahn's character has been the person pulling the strings all along. What was the jingle, Indy?
It was Agatha all along.
It was indeed.
I can't remember the music for it. We were excited.
Yeah.
But then the episode cut out and we were like, no!
Yeah,
what do
it
you
was
mean
like,
you're done?
no, wait, there has to be another 5 minutes here, at least.
Yeah.
There has to be. So, I don't know where they're going with this. Is she really a villain? Because in the comics, she's not technically a villain most of the time. So is she just going to be a mental character? Is she trying to help her through this? Is she trying to gauge her power? So there's a lot of questions here. The Nexus was introduced as well here. So you know that advert where they had the Nexus pills about depression and your own reality and that stuff? There are a couple of questions around that. The Nexus are essentially a type of character. So there are a bunch of Nexus characters in the MCU, like 5 or 6. Wanda is a Nexus character, and Vision is also a Nexus character.
What does it mean?
They are basically super integral to the power of the universe.
Oh, is
right?
it because they're linked to the stone?
No.
Oh,
completely
just
separate from that. They are. So that's one aspect. Then there's another aspect of the Nexus, which is like the magical pool of the universe in some ways, I believe. So there are many ways they could take this, and why is Catherine Hahn's character there? Why is Agatha there? Is she there to help Wanda? Is she there to train Wanda? Or is she there to take Wanda's magic through the Nexus, which might be that weird place which was underneath his house?
Yeah, that was a real weird one. We were watching it and we were rewinding it and trying to like get as close to the screen as we could to see, okay, so what colour is this book that's on the side?
Yeah.
And it looked orange, right?
Yeah, but in audio description, which we went into it, all right, they said it was red. So we were thinking if it's orange, it might be some Doctor Strange type book. But in the audio description, they said red, so it might be different. So the questions are, is the bloody rabbit Agatha's son? Is the rabbit Mephisto?
Yeah.
Is Mephisto in the book? Is her son in the book? Is Wanda gonna get screwed over? Those are big questions.
I think the last one is for sure at this point. You see
Wanda
the trail.
Gonna get screwed over.
She's gonna get screwed over.
I
Her
mean,
brain's gonna
that was a
melt.
big one as well with Agatha. The fact that she set it up in the previous episode to when Quicksilver came back as to whether or not Wanda could bring back humans or bring people back to life. And when the kids said, you can just bring him back to life to do with the dog, she said, you can do that? Like, she was shocked with that. But then it also led to the thing of Wanda believing she could bring people back to life. So when Quicksilver came back, Wanda thought she'd done it, but it was really Agatha who done it, all along. It's crazy shit. That's some mind-messing shit. Also, the blondie, we still don't know what's going on with the blondie.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Where did the boys go?
Where did they go?
She said they were in the basement. So are they in the basement? Are they in the book?
A lot of questions, but at least we have the time for them to be answered. Anyway, guys, If you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then who's going to come after you? Wanda herself is going to do it. You don't want that. Do they want that?
No.
So you really don't want that, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been India.
She's been Nonsensei. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. You've been doing it every day for over 2 years now. We ain't stopping till we get 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here, just how it goes. Also,
we're bringing the bakwas.
Bringing the bakwas. Bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. It does. We are nonsense. She is nonsensei. It just fills the circle completely. It's just perfect. See you tomorrow. More of the same, but slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.